what, I'm really liking Cortez's overhand right. Just drops Roxanne and bashing away, and that's it.
Wow.
I was about to say, I really like the way that she moves. She fakes a low kick and comes in with a straight right and just bashes away.
Bueno, ante Andrea Sánchez, vuelve a meter la derecha. ¡Vamos con un gancho tremendo! ¡A la lona, Valdebenito! ¡Y se terminó!
고개가 틀어지기 때문에 그렇게 되면 공격 타이밍이 더 느려지죠.
그렇죠. 자, 지금 높게 올라갑니다. 다시 원투.
오르돈 잘 꽂혔습니다.
지금은 예. 다시 한번 볼까요?
자, 여기서
타이밍이다 뭐 이런 걸 분명히 다 알고 있고요.
그렇습니다. 다들 박자 올리는 상태에서 들어 펀치 좋았고요.
네. 킥을 세게 쳐.
That's the fight. Fight's over.
Finish off the round with some really precise strikes, leg kicks, good punches, right into a perfect.
And there you're covered. And Steven's not going to just give it up. She can. She's being overwhelmed. Even just loosen up. You can tuck the left hook into the body, but right now, Celeste bar when she gets up. Big knee to the body. This fight's over. Jackie's hand on the way away, and that's it.
どうしても前がかりになりますよね、野尻が。回転が前線にサイドが左。さあ残り2分以上ある。ジャブで距離を作る。冷静です斉藤。 もタックルはあった
It's just a great grappling move. And he's right, you
There's a
have
couple there going. Miri is absolutely pinned down by Pidoni.
Protect yourself!
She's trying, but she can't move.
Calculated takedown of a human will, edgy style, but slightly toned down for sensitivity. Dive straight into the raw, stripped-back chaos that unfolds when female MMA fighters tap into their most savage instincts and dismantle opponents with nothing more than a well-timed strike to the ribs, the liver, or the solar plexus. These aren't just knockouts. They're tactical shutdowns, silent assassinations that bypass the jaw and go straight for the core, physically and mentally. What makes these moments even more thrilling is the build-up. You're not watching wild haymakers or desperate flurries. You're seeing women who have trained every inch of their body to be a weapon, choosing the path of quiet destruction. This 23-minute sequence is pure, unrelenting damage control. Every fighter knows what a body shot can do, but only a few have the guts to risk getting in close, timing it perfectly, and committing to the kind of shot that doesn't look impressive until their opponent folds like a busted tent. And that's exactly the aesthetic this video leans into: stripped down, unfiltered, no-nonsense destruction. One moment you're watching a high-paced exchange of jabs and leg kicks, and the next, boom, a left hook digs deep into the liver. No wind-up, no warning. The opponent stutters back, her mouth opens, but nothing comes out. Her hands drop instinctively to her side. Her knees betray her. There's a delay in the pain hitting, like a software lag in the nervous system. And then it all crashes at once. Game over. And the one delivering the shot, she's already walking away. She knew. There's no celebration needed. The work was done in silence, and silence, in this case, hits louder than the crowd ever could. Each knockout featured here paints a story of calculated aggression. You see fighters stalk their prey, inch by inch, setting traps with high feints and footwork. The defense comes up, the guard shifts upward, and that's when the real attack starts. A whip-like kick snakes into the midsection, folding the ribs around a shin that has zero mercy. The sound isn't a bang or a pop. It's a muffled thud, a bone versus muscle collision that you feel in your gut just watching. And that's what makes this compilation stand out. It's not just about who got hit, it's about how and why, and how quickly everything changed after that. In an age of flashy knockouts and viral flying knees, body shot finishes are criminally underrated. But in this reel, they get the crown they deserve. It's a slow burn kind of chaos. Fighters don't go out cold. They go out broken. It's not a moment of blackout, but betrayal by their own body. The pain isn't explosive. It's deep internal and paralyzing. A liver shot doesn't just end a fight. It hijacks the nervous system. It makes breathing feel like drowning. It turns warriors into spectators of their own undoing. And it's not always one strike. Sometimes it's attrition. A steady drumbeat of punches and kicks to the same spot until the body quits. The opponent tries to hide it, mask the pain, keep moving. But the predator sees it, the wince, the stagger, the slightly delayed return to stance. Then comes a storm. Another kick, another hook, precision over power. These women don't just hit hard, they hit smart. They find the opening. And once they do, they don't let it go. It's not brutality for brutality's sake. It's a study in how to take a person apart methodically. As the video progresses, you begin to notice a variety in execution. A crisp front kick to the stomach that looks like it barely touched, but oh, did it touch? You see the pain ripple up through the spine as the recipient folds forward, gasping for breath. Or maybe it's a tight clinch, and from inside that pressure cooker, a knee launches into the ribs with the force of battering ram. There's no time to recover. There's no reset button. When it lands, it's done. You don't come back from a well-placed knee to the body. You don't get a second chance at breath. What makes these finishes so impactful is how little they depend on luck. These aren't Hail Marys. They're blueprints in motion. Every move is rehearsed. Every feint, every level change, every bait. It's all part of a trap designed to leave no escape. One false step by the opponent, one dropped elbow, and the hammer drops. Watching these fighters in action feels like watching someone type in a cheat code. They break the rules of pacing, of rhythm, of conventional timing. And when that shot lands, Everything the opponent trained for goes out the window. The fighters featured here are relentless, not in the sense of wild aggression, but in cold calculation. They find the one spot you can't condition, the one place your toughness won't protect, and they exploit it. You'll see combinations start up high, jab, cross, hook, and then suddenly dip to the body. The camera catches the wince, the eyes going glassy, the hands dropping an inch too low, and then the final blow lands. Maybe it's a shovel hook, maybe it's a spinning heel kick, maybe it's just a sharp straight punch right to the sternum. Whatever it is, it lands with a message. By the halfway mark, you've seen the same story told a dozen different ways, and yet it never feels repetitive. Each fighter brings their own flavor to destruction. Some are quiet killers, no showboating, no shouting, just walk in, break ribs, walk out. Others bring the heat, yelling in the cage, daring the opponent to stand back up. And even though the tone varies, the result doesn't. A fighter writhing on the mat, clutching her side, breathless and done. A referee waving it off. A crowd that doesn't quite know whether to cheer or cringe. The audio in this video adds a layer that words can't. The muffled impact, the groan of a fighter crumpling, the commentary going from excitement to disbelief. That's a body shot, they yell. And you already knew. You felt it in your bones. Even through the screen, the damage hits different. There's a difference between seeing a punch and feeling one. And somehow, these clips bridge that gap. It's gritty. It's real. It doesn't need to be dressed up. Some of the most chilling moments come when the body shot looks like it shouldn't have done much. Just a little hook, a soft-looking knee. And yet, the reaction tells the truth. The delayed collapse, the uncontrollable curl inward, the tears, the frozen expression of someone trying to stay composed, but losing the battle against their own lungs. It's vulnerable, it's raw, it's human. And that's the thing about body shot knockouts. They don't feel like scripted violence. They feel like real-time breakdowns of a human machine.
Давайте посмотрим. Точно в челюсть.
Parecía que coincidía con un golpe de derecha. Cuidado, cuidado. ¡Uy, la izquierda sólida! Terrible. Cae desmadejado Areli. Areli se acabó. De esta contienda. Ven el rostro de Alan Knight como una fiera en contra de Areli. La izquierda que entra poderosa, portentosa, seria, sólida. Y a la...
Так, вот это хорошо. Сейчас, посмотрите, пошла нарабатывать соперницу. Шан Корди. Есть! Правый прямой.
Just gathered herself together, got Kaleva in one big right hand. Really was a crunching punch. She got a couple in. That was great.
Toward the end of the compilation, the video leans harder into diversity. Different weight classes, different fighting styles, different setups. You see shorter fighters using angles to land sneaky rib shots. You see lankier strikers using teep kicks and knees to do the same damage from range. Grapplers set up body shots on the break, landing one perfect liver hook before the distance closes again. Everyone has their way in, and once they get in, they don't miss. The message is always the same. You don't need to take someone's head off when you can take their will instead. The closing minutes pack in some of the most shocking and painful-looking finishes. You'll see a fighter get dropped by a delayed body shot, trying to stay upright as her face twists in pain, finally dropping to her knees with no energy left to resist. Another tries to crawl away, but the ref gets in between before any follow-up happens. You can feel the finality of it. These aren't the kind of knockouts you recover from in a few minutes. They sit in the body. They echo in the ribs. They replay in the mind during training, in dreams, in doubt. And yet, for all the damage, there's also a strange kind of beauty here. These knockouts aren't about rage. They're about control, poise, understanding the human body so well that you know exactly how to shut it down with surgical precision. It's a kind of violence that demands respect. It's not wild or chaotic. It's intimate, clean, effective, and it takes a special kind of fighter to choose that route over going for the head. It takes even more to do it consistently and make it look easy. As the video wraps, you're left with a mix of emotions: shock, admiration, curiosity, maybe even a little unease. Because these aren't the kinds of finishes that get memed or replayed in bar conversations. These are the quiet assassinations, the endings that only real fight fans appreciate. No flashing lights, just pain, folded bodies, and a nod to the one who landed it. That's edgy style, but slightly toned down for sensitivity. A tribute to the fighters who understand that sometimes the most brutal way to finish a fight is the one that looks like nothing at all until it's too late to stop.
So, will sie dann noch nicht den Legen die einmal antreten, aber wieder die rechte jetzt, die auch zum Kopf kommt. Aber auch mal schlagen, schön wieder durchgekommen. So jetzt so runter und endlich, der Kampf ist aus. Jetzt sich in die goldene Küche ein, wo sie hinkommt. Tolle Ausstrahlung, nettes Mädel. Und
37, el tiempo precisamente Goyoente. Segundo salto del combate, pelea bastante movida hacia la derecha, Ana al piso y tremendo derechazo.
Presiona, monta la polla de Petare.